Hey Capricorn, welcome to Germinate Tarot. We're going to do your reading from June 15th to the 30th. It's been kind of wild and woolly. I had a funeral to go to and etc. So put a crimp in my mojo. So we're going to do the end of the month because, until the end of the month, because who knows? Who knows? So let me make sure we get it done. So talking about Capricorn, June 15th to the 30th. Let's see what's cooking. 1, 2, 3. There it is. That was a good shuffle. And they're like, ba-boom. The rose has been strong for lots of folks, which is pretty awesome. So, okay. The rose is about being, strong. It's about opening up. It's about, beauty, because what are roses? They're pretty. Let me just get a shot of Gatorade. Living on the edge. Yeah, so the rose is about growing. Duh, it's a flower. It grows. But roses are strong. It's like no matter what they've weathered, they still come back. Then you have the sun. So it's like a realization, knowledge. It's kind of like a new day is happening, because what makes roses bloom? They bloom in the sun. There you go. It's like you're coming into your own is what I feel. Because then you have the book, which is knowledge. So then it backs up the sun with being a knowledge card, being aware. And that's what the book's about. It's about knowledge. Once again, more opening up. Literally dawning, all this stuff. The garden is also a very good things coming out card. It's a very social, amicable card. So it's like whatever knowledge is occurring and coming out, it's positive. And I think maybe there might be an aspect that you're being more social, or, more people are coming around you into your circle. It's good. I almost want to be like, we're done. So I want to do the sun. I'm being drawn to do the sun. Let's talk about Capricorn, the sun. 1, 2. That was Kermie. 3. There she is. Okay. Well, here's the Tower. This is about contracts, commitment. It can be about a job, but in a relationship sense, it's literally a church. It's about some kind of, like I said, commitment, but in a relationship sense. It's like, no, we're doing this. It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage, but it could be like someone makes something official, or, says, no, like we're taking this to, relationship level, not just dating. Here's the Fire. Oh, well, you got a lot of passion behind it, which is good, but there's the Piggles. So I don't know. Let's find out. There's the Lily and stuff. You know what? The pig is usually ego for me. So I want to warn about getting a big head, but it's almost like you're so happy that you're just like content. Like pigs are content. And I normally go the ego route, but I'm not getting that this time around. It's more like, no, fat and happy. I'm not calling you fat, but I'm just saying the pig, all their concerns are taken care of. Like their food shows up, they're just happy. They're just happy and content. Because here's the lilies. This is the divine timing. This is like my ultimate Wheel of Fortune card in the Gypsy Witch. And it's just like things are turning and it's nice. And you're like, yes, let's do this. Now the book, I'm getting the knowledge and opening up aspect, but it can mean secrets. So let's just clarify, make sure we're not going the secrets route. All right. Let's talk about the book. 1, 2, 3. We're talking about, okay, I don't think it's the secrets, because here's the broken mirror. This is about changing perceptions and changing the way you think. And maybe this opening up and this dawning thing is like, it is the opening up part, but it's like, maybe it changes the way you see people. Maybe it makes people see you differently, sees Capricorn differently. Because here's the medal. It's like you get recognition, you get, the honor, the valor, the courage that goes with that. So whatever this shifting perception is, it's a good thing. And then here's the clover, which is the luck and things lining up for you. And it brings about new directions. Yeah, so here you go. Let's clarify the garden just to make sure. 1, 1, 2, 3. The garden. Okay. Change. Big old change. Like hard stop. New direction. New direction. The cats. Whatever kind of superficial, status quo, living on the surface situation, gone. Done. Because here's the star. This is what you actually want. This is the kind of contentment and stuff, because the coffin, usually the card that comes after it for me, is what is the change. Well, the change is the cats. The cats can be very superficial, surface level. Adios. Well, what replaces it? The star. That is your mental, spiritual needs and wants coming at you. Where, hi, here's Cupid. There's love, emotions, and it's just like almost, I want to say outpouring, because that heart's literally bleeding. But then the clouds. So it's almost like you might not know what to do with it when you get it, but it's still good. So it's like, don't be confused about it. Be happy about it. Let her ride, because all that, any kind of fakeness you were up against, gone. So we're moving on to the Rider-Waite. And we're going to do June, end of June, to the end of June. Now to the end of June. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Three of Wands, King of Pentacles, not a Knight. You're beyond that. 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups. All right. So, 3 of Wands. It's about you. 2 of Wands is making the decisions. The 3 is the decisions have been made. You've picked which staff you're going with. These ships, you're still waiting on them though, but they're coming. It's like, here comes the stuff that you needed and wanted, because you are taking more definitive action to getting to those little shippies back there. You have the King of Pentacles. Solid, grounded, stable, able to handle, I want to say almost anything, but just watch out for this having so many decisions, because I think this is where the crossroads comes in, and maybe the clouds as well. You do get so much put before you that you're just kind of like, well, all right, well, what do I do now? Well, you know what? Is this old country buffet? Can you go get some more plates? Can you try a couple things out, figure out what you want? I don't really do that because I think like the chocolate Wonderful is gross. But anyway, it's like, make a decision, but don't get caught up. Don't get clouded. Don't get disillusioned by what's before you, because you have this nice positive energy around you that maybe you are reuniting with somebody. Somebody's coming back. It's like you kind of get through the clouds and you've got it going on. And, you know, that could also be earth sign as well. But, you know, totally Capricorn there. You have the ability to meet back up. You have a positive energy. I want to find out what this King of Cups, or King of Cups, yowzer, I was looking at the cups, the King of Pentacles is talking about. What are we doing here, dude? 1, 2. Okay, all right. So, King of Pentacles. Emperor. Like, could this dude come out like anymore? Could be an Aries that you're dealing with, but it's like everyone just needs to get control. It feels like it's been such a wild ride so far. It's like everyone's finally able to get grounded again and get their feet on the ground and get control. Maybe watch about being too controlling. I always put that caveat with the Emperor because he is such a strong guy. Okay, here's the Two of Pentacles, the balancing, the juggling, the decision. Boom. What is the decision about? Well, the Five of Pentacles. Maybe someone does feel left out, does feel like, you know, they're the outsider. But I think with that Six of Cups, you don't necessarily need to worry about that. Because it is so nice and positive that it's like this, I feel this is temporary. And it might be the catalyst to having this stuff put before you and you being able to be like, no, I need to really pick this or that. So whatever kind of feeling of like, meh, it's temporary, I get the vibe about. And I think maybe that's where the change of perceptions has to come in, because it's like you have to see something differently. Or maybe someone else needs to, you know, when they're put on the outside, they're like, oh, shit. No, like, I need to get my Capricorn back. So Seven of Cups. I keep saying Pentacles and Cups reverse. It's so weird. All right, Seven of Cups. Just give me one more. Ace of Wands. Yeah, so whatever you choose, you're like, here you go. Or it's someone coming in with communication. It could be a little on the sexier side because wands are about, you know, can be about that. But the communication that comes in, it's like, no. It's like, I choose you, Pikachu. Collect them all. And it's so funny. You have the Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Six of Cups. It's like they come at you, but then you still are like, maybe that's where the ego business comes in with the pig and the fire, because someone just does not get themselves in check soon enough. And they might come in with an offer that looks good, but you have other offers in front of you and you're like, give me a second. Because the Eight of Cups is about walking away to think about something. You left the cups here. You're like, listen, I got to run an errand. I'll be back. Let me hit Target. Think about it. I'll let you know. Oh, okay. Hi. Two of Wands. Decision's been made. So what is it? Oh, still watch the one-upmanship. Remember the piggins? Yeah. And the clouds. Don't let that happen. Like, make sure your decision is coming from the right place. You know, other people's decisions can be crappy, but don't let your decision be crappy, because you have the Ace to a 2, which means it's like you take this knowledge, you take what you're doing back here, and you're like, here's my decision. It's solid. Here's what I'm going. And don't let anyone come back at you with ego. Or like trying to be like, yeah, well, I did blah, blah, blah. And you're like, that's great. But I kind of said what I needed to say. I'm done. So it's like, don't You don't have to show up to every fight you're invited to. Now, what is this Six of Cups about? Because it is such a peaceful, good energy after this kind of like, it feels like someone else is doing the pushing though, Capricorn. All right, Six of Cups. They're going a real long shuffle on this one too, and I'm actually getting really hot. Hoi. 1, 2. Whew. Yeah, like super, like I'm so warm right now. It's like I'm on the sun. Okay. Remember I said it's such a good, nice energy? Ah, hi, 9 of Cups. Yeah, that wish fulfillment and stuff, that good, positive energy, you get it. You get it. That's you. Oh, the Hermit. So this could actually be a Virgo, or this is literally the time of Virgo. I mean, I know it's a couple months out, but, that's like September time frame, end of August into September, but it's not very far away, but it might take that long for things to kind of figure themselves out. But this is like that introspection and stuff. Remember how the 8 of Cups was like, no, I need to walk away from this. It's like you take what you know, and you had the book back here. It's like you have the knowledge and the mojo now. 2 of Cups. Okay. Yeah. So whatever, reunion that happens, it's what you want. You've thought about it a lot. I mean, and whoever this is, you've put them through their paces to be like, are you going to get your act together? And it's almost like, I've blossomed, I've bloomed. What have you done? Like, what work have you done? And it's not in an accusatory way. It's like, you know what? I'm not jumping into anything unless I know you've got it together. I just noticed this Fool's on the bottom. Fool's the journey. Who's behind it? 5 of Cups. It's like, I want to say you don't have time to be looking that back, because here's the thing. Don't look at what's spilled, because you have the 2 of Cups up here. There's 2 cups behind the person. It's like for this new journey, you can't be focusing on what's spilled in the past, what cups you didn't accept in the past. It's like, if you're going to do this, you're going to do this because you have the 2 here. Don't ignore the 2 you have there. And you get to go on your journey, which is pretty awesome. Okay. Yeah. With Justice after that. Okay. Just going to point that out. Moving on to the crystal deck. Capricorn. Let's see. What advice does the crystal deck have for Capricorn? We have Amazonite, communication, clarity, emotional balance, and courage. Need to draw on your inner resources to overcome a communication obstacle. Draw on your courage to speak your truth. All right. You know what? I do want one more. One more. I can't help myself. Amazonite, and what else for Capricorn? Talk to my crystal deck. Okay. Barrel. I know it kind of fell off to the side, but it was literally like almost in my lap. Like, pick me. Scrying, power, truth, vision. Please note that you both of these are blue. And blue is about healing and getting it together. All right. Barrel means the way forward will be clearer and easier. A clear sense of purpose will enter your life, allowing you to move on. Okay, Capricorn, we're trying to cook up something for the solstice, so hopefully we'll be talking to you then. Until then, you be well.